Hello, everybody. This is your friendly neighbor, Lisa Foxy. I'm dressed up as Laucha, and this wonderful person, but he's from Genshin Impact, and I am from Honkai starrail. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching our special video today. We are going to showcase the episode of all the previews that are coming out for the next songs up here in August and further down the line from there for this year. So hopefully you guys really enjoy the amazing content that's going to come out in the previews. And we will see you guys in later episodes. Until then.
Tell me, my dear, do you trust me yet? Herbs to mend, wine to soothe, a promise sweet yet laced with truth. You see a healer. Shadow me on the edge of frost where the cold winds sing. Every strike like a blade sharp sting. Silent power, let the ice extend. Steady hands, he mends the broken. In whispered prayers, his truth's unspoken. A coffin trails where he may go. A silent keeper of tales untold. Through life and death, his path is drawn.
No falls down, hear that sound. It's Christmas Eve, let's rock this town. Plug in the amp, feel the cheer. We're jamming loud, the best time of year.
Is how these misfits make life worthwhile. Raise the flag up high, let them wonder why. We're dancing in the storm, breaking from the norm.
Hello! Hi everybody, this is your friendly neighbor, Lisa Foxy, and today I am... Well, if you don't know by now, I'm Sparkle! Oh, wait, wait, hold on, my mouth, oh, wait, one second, hold on, there we go, hi, hello. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. I am doing pretty good myself, and I'm looking forward to playing Honkai starrail's latest one of the newest things, and plus they also went live, I think, today, but, I guess I can check that out a little after today's stream, well, we'll see. Anyways, so, today we're going to continue the episode, and we're also going to continue with Mr. Recta's story with Saber, so I'm pretty excited to go and finish that and get to see how the ending on that is. So sit back and relax. I know it's been a while. And hello to everyone that has showed up. And welcome to those who are new. I live stream of course every 3 days. And basically, sometimes it's random games. But hello to my moderators and everyone. So let's go ahead and get started. I was like, oh, wait, I do need to get back to Fate. That's where it is. Alright. So, I am now Hanyu. I appreciate all your hearts and anything that appears. But hey, if you missed the episode, at least you guys will be able to see it even afterwards. Alright, think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf brother already smashed every Hanu's TV in the theme park ahead of time. What is there something weird about this TV? Or is it part of the solution to the curse? You can let out a different I'll just go clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. It's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug and 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Wow, he went ribbit. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and if the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick twice. The TV is the key of lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. Alright. By usual magic craft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? So give him a few more kicks. Just quick. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes, kick like crazy. Wow. Okay, time to end this. Crazy. Whoa! He's fast. Back to normal. Impossible, you actually found a way to break the curse. That's cheating, doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Huh. Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Thanks, Mel. We'll be taking this thing ahead now. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger serving justice. Die, you son of a fork. Long time no see. Though it's been a little while, ever since the shirt head sucked me into the TV. I've been lost in the hotel sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. I almost did an accent there. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed when I regained my footing, and bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that range vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nose walker next to you? A prisoner?
Ribbit! Here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit!
Huh? Alright, let's get down to business about Scott of Justice. Depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up. Alright, let's get down to business.
Greedy split my consciousness into countless fragments of the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And yet, my chest burns with righteous fire.
Scott of Justice, not like those evil ones. He threw himself to protect me. Tweet. You trust the son of a nose walker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Zhang Zhao. No offense. but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking an antimatter legion to plant trees in the kingdom of Bantry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk, and the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar then.
Then, I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment? I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robbins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
We'll keep an eye on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chunk him at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so.
To honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit.
Miss Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast and find the rest of Miss Robin and track down my unreliable master.
Ribbit, I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
Say bye. Quiet, so quiet you could hear a ticking clock here, breathe of an evil spirit trembling with glee. Tick-tock. So you've come here all to steal the last Robin, are you? You'll never succeed. Every Robin... Oh, well, other than gather them all, I'll summon the god of Robins and swallow Penacony and become the king of nightmares. Too many new plot twists. Okay, you guys, if you ever watch this, you can pause this and read at your own discretion, your own time. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with the disobedient pawn, Scott. How utterly dissable that you side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to flush them up, and we're done here. Tick-tock, thought I'd play along in your little hero fantasy. Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger, and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Die, Angel. Well, that took the fatal... Oh.
I can't keep going with all of you.
Bye, Scott.
But I'll die happy, knowing that I gave my life for justice, to keep others safe.
God, are you serious?
Tell Rakshmi, the night we broke up, I lied to her. There's no such thing as a Scott of justice.
I knew it.
That justice is a part of the name. It doesn't mean anything. What do you think? How would you rate this shocking reveal, Ribbit? Director, heal me up! I worked so hard to lead them into the trap, and now you're shooting me in the butt!
Penacony's for fantasy. If your worthless scene stealing stuff hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated Angel already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story climax instead. You can't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you we're putting on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration.
Hey, what about my butt?
Just one more bullet. you don't even have a behind. Oh, Clocky, quit playing dead. No complete scene, no paycheck for you. TikTok, what gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away the whole time. Did you know for the demon manipulating human emotions is like playing an instrument, just a light touch and you get something like this. There you go. I'm reading as fast as I can. It's a great story. Haha, that was fudge and satisfying. Time to break out of the Helderon's smoke malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria. And yet, this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker witnessed this. You must prize trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason I have this sudden urge to dance with this jerk. TikTok, behold the clockwork invented by the watchmaker. The devil who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. If Rekka, I realize this is the harmony technique right here, like Sunday uses. So it seems Rekka can do this? How's your power range so ridiculously broad? What are you so proud of? Yes. Knockoff characters don't need to worry about power balancing in the story. Fair. Messing with your pro Boot big mistake. Come on, Angel, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boot Hill's emotional state back to normal. Oh, man. I can't. If you're reading this, it means that you've chose the wrong opponent. Oh, goodness. Well... Oh my gosh, so he can change emotions? Of course, the director has more power than we think. Well, who do we have here? A poor little thing trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless. Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. Feeling beyond words clutched at your mind, not of clockworks, 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufacture emotion bursts in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with empty eyes of a corpse. You finish with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible. I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotion to pure despair. How tried. Your dialogue is straight from a villain's 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulations are less effective than vultures squawking over the corpse. Well, I mean, Archer's from a whole different world. What took you so long? Was that whole silent, badass act really necessary? Backing off. will cost you. Have you figured out the enemy's weak spot yet? Yet besides his emotion manipulating power, this guy's nothing but walking weak points. I wanted to see how deep this monster hell could go, this straight universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope and future after all. Despair, please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair submerge this entire playground of nightmares. I've seen corpses hanging from the gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after Doomsday's battle, while people became nothing more than ravenous beasts, devouring each other. Goodness. Just who in the world are you? A hand-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum. I refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. Oh! Well then. Well, they'll get it done.
Watch over you, guide you on your path.
Thank God, Saber.
Future begun.
Wow, picking on the healer. Always picking on the healers. That's over. Oh. A little tough there. Ooh, but he's almost gone. One doink. What the heck? Don't get smug. The director will avenge me. I extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in case he's gone. That's it. Good. Now let's regroup with the others. Oh look, like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Frickin' Porkin' Void Song Will. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work? Well, I did do something, alright? Some evil spirits called Revolver Governor got all clingy with me. Instead, we play a game and ended up losing 10 years worth of saving to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Sleepy Robin. After a short break, the scattered... well, I guess they got everything together. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. Just didn't want to give Greedy the satisfaction. Save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her spirits selves together and she could return to normal? I proposed this theory, assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody despair. You old clocky, dang it. Grady, what a foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master haven't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't? My resistance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin, but it's enough to clear the minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see, these are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. I'll rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been sorry, seems the consciousness slipping effect haven't completely worn off. Everyone please come closer. I've decided this film melody with a few adjustments we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friends. Have you finally understood that who it is that you truly grant your wish? Evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted, with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. OT is a businessman through and through. His price will be astonishingly high. Astronomically high, my bad. Anyways, and would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use the command spell to destroy me. Just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating, but I draw my blade. There's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Director? Oh. Oh my god, he's still worried about his butt. We gotta... Okay, so Hero Blood, Monster's Blood. The story detail how Explorer caused bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Dadgum Wubbaboo. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my. Even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seems all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you are planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Masters can tolerate his fishy, trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old OT, I'll file a claim for accidental casualties compensations on your behalf. It will be issued to your family. Because the ending of this, Plan 6, from outer space is no survival. Grady, since you show no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director of Venturing. My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemy. I infiltrated OT's groups, especially for this moment, to help you win the Holy Grail. The only one who truly deserves it. This doesn't even please me no more. There it is, Scott's special begging technique, yep. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? He's a gambler. He can. Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being a former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm powers. How dare you? Director of Venturing, this is my show to commit to you. Deploying staff access, one-click noble phantasm, skip. Oh my goodness, stop acting. Oh, this guy is skipping. That's awesome. Linda Scott, well, obscene language from the prison world era. Me. How could there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing. I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film companies in Pentagon. If I hadn't given up on my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would have never have achieved what they did. Oh. So, would that make the film you made not bad? I'm feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You were thoroughly outclassed by true archers. Amateurs? Archers? Sorry if I'm saying stuff wrong. I try my best. As a master of marketing or an inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the or audience doesn't care what you gave in your effort. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limits of our audience patience. It's just an endless cliche written silent series of utterly unexciting gore, and what a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer? What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amused and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, these guys are no-nos. Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in sliding with old OT? Or siding with old OT? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If you join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the strategic investment department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Aventuring? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I am an amateur film critic? Repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece. Of course, it's because you're the cleverest one here. most aware of the fact that despite your apparent powers, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Oh. Dang, God! Well, Wrecker got him there. Jeez. Someone like me? You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. I saw that one coming. With me, you're not seriously. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless affairs, eliminating this many competitors at once. It's quite profitable. Adventuring, are you double-crossing me? Apologies, Angel, I wasn't being honest. Ah, dang-gone it! Great! I love flexible actors like you. Now, let me show my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your collaborator deserves a much bigger stage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, of course he would have a Venturine on his side.
As my servant, you'll come with me, right?
Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Oh, even we're fighting Archer too? Archer makes sense compared to this lot. You and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grabbing cloth.
Oh, what's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win?
You're actually pledging yourself to Grady. Adventuring, did you really turn on us? Adventuring, did you really turn on us? Totally misjudged you. Guess I need to use a few extra French bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy's commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you. You apologize now, but if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off the irritating hand of yours, Mr. Aventurine?
So you still refuse? You know, I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will.
I think we need to fight Aventurine.
Staying with them
oh
is your wish,
boy.
then so be it.
I think so,
But
as well.
sometimes
Yes, I do.
a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
Oh my god, I love Aventurine's voice. That's right. Destroying you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone, I surrender. I give up. Archer! What? Now you're eventually... Now we're evenly matched 3 against 3? What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. Oof. And as your servant, I'll follow your command. Oh, yeah, Archer. Wait, director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too, oh my goodness. Fantastic! 2 more exceptional lead at once. I'll give you bigger roles. Turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy the special feature I've crafted just for you. Oh, now we're gonna fight! No! No! Anything but that form again! No! Well, I'm sure it won't one-shot, right? I'm sure he won't one-shot. Everything's gonna be okay. So everybody's kind of silent, but that's alright. Oh, we got Fannin. Everything's gonna be okay. More flashback. You got this, thank you. We got Fannin. It's gonna be okay. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Saber!
Future will come.
Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Three Kings Rip Sunday? Rip Sunday! He did one! He rolled a one! Oh man.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Okay, well at least Sunday recovered from that.
Courtrooms consumed. So without substance.
Oh!
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this!
Oh no! Oh! Oh, poor Rekka. Oh,
Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film is rolling? It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is the real cradle of terrors.
Wow.
Your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the lens.
Got shot.
But monsters are different. They are the soul of horror films,
Yo,
the focus of the lens. Their line of sight is always fixed on the camera's position. That's why only Scott, the man playing the
know, right?
monster, can see you.
You win. I concede. Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline marketing campaign ever. Who'd have thought that someone could still see through my tricks hundreds of years in the future? How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
Whoa. Ventures of it. Hey, you know, it's just for the film. Don't worry. I'm sure Rekka will still be playable in the future. I can still dream. Never serve judgment on your film, dude. And where do you know this film so well? Wait, weren't you the one who roasted? Well, no wonder you know his
A
film
director
so well.
of flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department. Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater. And you released memory zone memes into the theater at intermission. Oh, these interactive marketing tactics were way ahead of their time. You could smell out exact market demands and deliver maximum impact with minimal resources. Oh, had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing department.
I'd rather not be recognized for those achievements.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. You're a director worthy of respect for that alone. But what you've done is unforgivable.
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent. and can't create true art.
That's not true.
I've come to terms with that after dying.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan? If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater. Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just for you. I believe the reason Mr. Odie reached out to you all is simple. You'll bring in higher ratings for this show.
All for you to get hurt?
There's nowhere in Panaconii more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater. Oh, Mr. Boothill, why are you looking at me like that?
Didn't expect someone like you to be that Fudger's fan.
Oh, boo hell, come on. You could say my master's taste is as tacky as
Instead of
velvet.
calling me
Wow.
master, a word that brings back dead class structures, I prefer you address me as Mr. Aventurine.
See, Red Guy, those business crooks are all the same. They take everything you throw at them, insulting them's like punching a cotton fluff ball. Ain't no fun at all.
Then I'll graciously comply, Mr. Aventurine. As for the final showdown at the theaters, I'm sure that Mr. Oti has already prepared a background for us. With the Holy Grail in his possession, he'll be far more difficult opponent than Grady. A siege and warriors assemble to storm the walls, and now this is starting to feel like a real war.
I'm going with you. It doesn't matter whether Miss Snowd is now friend or foe. I will bring her back.
Make Odie pay for emotional damage. I had to say that. Come to think of it, if wasn't there someone else not too far away? He's slowly slipping away, with hushed steps.
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Whoa, yeah!
Oh my goodness. Oh no, Boot Hill! You just knocked out the Kitty comes to hospital. Oh no. But I have faith in the medical advance of the cosmic age. No, Scott was irrelevantly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream.
Whew. Now, that's more like it. Let's move out.
Thank God, being a Boot Hill really was. Okay. Well, it looks like that will be the final scene for that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished for that. The mockery of the war, but you set it up and it really, I mean, it's really nice. Okay, anyway, so the 12 hours of reference of passage of time, and this moon placed right at the heart of it all. Anyone with magecraft training can feel power continuously flowing into this place, and this world has no magic craft or mages. So, did you really design the Holy Grail world, man? You don't exactly look like a mage.
The sharp instincts of a businessman are enough for me to know where and when to make my moves. And the Holy Grail has told me everything I need to know. You are the servant of that Galaxy Ranger. I didn't think your nose would be even sharper than the Bloodhound family's minions. Is it really wise for you to charge in here on your own instead of loyally staying at your master's side? That cowboy's in quite a pinch right now and would appreciate a speedy rescue.
Well, Pain, if I blow your head off right here, that saved me a metal clump of a master too, no? Let me offer you some advice from experience. The Holy Grail never grants wishes the way people expect. All it leaves behind are dead souls buried by their desires.
I appreciate the advice, truly. In that case, am I not giving the Holy Grail a new purpose? It'll become an entertainment spectacle much more worthy of investment than some wish-granting chalice.
Entertainment spectacle. I get it now. That clicks pretty well with the essence of the Holy Grail. No wonder it managed to power this Holy Grail war. I've been wondering what you could possibly put into the Holy Grail. Apart from the wine given, this is barren world where mystics have completely degraded. But if something could replace magical energy and manage to infuse the Holy Grail with enough power to create miracles, well, that changes things entirely. Instead of something that must maintain a concealment of mystics, the Holy Grail War will become a public entertainment spectacle instead. Then the people on this dream-soaked planet will come to believe in the miracle of the Holy Grail through learning its ritual and witnessing the summoning of the heroic spirit. So, little by little, their wishes will turn into fuel, coating the Holy Grail in a fabric miracle, and the fairs of
Quite the impressive insight, servant from another world. Your presence here was certainly a surprise to me, but you and your friends are needed. The Holy Grail needs more efficient fuel. And that means you. Miss Note? No. It's time for you to show Penacony your true charm.
Curtain fell with the soft rustle, wailing.
I did what you wanted me to do.
Well done, my old friend. So many years have passed, but I still remember every performance you gave, every dance you danced, every melody you sang. You were like a blooming iris. But I prefer how you are now compared to your heydays on the stage. Stripped of all the external pretenses. So simple. So ordinary.
Enough, OT. Outdated metaphors are as revolting as last night's leftovers. I've kept my promise. Now, it's your turn.
There's no rush, my old friend. Everything you desire can be obtained without magecraft or miracles. Money is all it takes. The so-called Holy Grail is nothing more than a vessel crafted from gold. And the real stars of this show are about to make their entrance. Your job is to hold them off until the last step of the ritual is complete. Once that is done, I will honor my end of the deal.
OT. Looks like your business acumen has rotted along with this world. I could barely restrain that one servant, and now you expect me to take them all on?
Don't be so modest. Unlike Greedy, you are a true artist.
Wow.
You had the talent to bring thousands of characters to life all on your own. You are the perfect counter to these heroes. I will give you the power the Holy Grail has accumulated so that you can crush them all. Then this grand spectacle will come to a glorious finale.
Oh boy.
Oh, fork it. Wasn't that blue guy supposed to scout this place ahead of us? Haven't even heard a single peep from him so far. Could that old man have pulled a fast one on him?
No signs of the battle. This doesn't quite seem like something Lancer would do. Or is he lost? From what I know. From what I know about that man, he might even still.
This note! I'm glad you're okay.
Wait. Something's off. Miss Note. I trust that you've seen Lancer here, haven't you?
Yes. He came to the Grand Theater with his spear raised and ready, eager to impale old Odie on the curtain. I couldn't agree more with his approach. But I still have dreams left unfulfilled in this miraculous second life. So, I asked him to take a break. And I must insist that every one of you take a break as well. Until Mr. Odie finishes the ritual. Fear not. There will be no pain. Please, leave your passion and ambitions on the stage. Like how actors shed their fatigue and makeup behind the curtains. And rest.
Uh-oh.
Let the curtain fall! Cannon can present!
Trailblazer's like, not going without saber. Where's this? How is this possible? Why am I in Britain? Is this your homeland? Yes, I remember it all. Every tree, every blade of grass, the field, the wind scent, and this town. Does Castor think she could trap me with these memories? This town is nothing less than where my life as a knight began.
Artorias! Here to draw the sword, aren't you?
You're calling me Artorias? Is it...
I knew it! That mage Merlin spun such a tall tale, something about whosoe'er pulleth out this sword of this stone is rightwise king of all England. Even an apprentice knight wouldn't be able to resist that. That being said, a little fellow like you drawing the sword and becoming king, I really can't picture that.
Right, I agree. I hope the sword and the stone manages to prick the right king. Master, let's go. What did he just call you? Artorias. That is the male name I used. After all, a female king would have had a very difficult time ruling. That beg the difference. Anyways, we've returned the moment right before I drew the sword from the stone. I thought Castor would use monsters, foreign armies, or a dragon to trap us here. How I miss all this. I never returned here after I left the night. What we see before us is a childish dream I had, and I was still just a nameless nobody. She seems to be gazing. What a shame she created such a fantasy for me, yet I don't even have a mount. Do you want to break free from this dream? My greatest dream as a child was to have the mount of my own, to become a knight, to ride a horse, to follow this very path across the field, and reach the grassland where Ector's house lies. Who's Ector? He's the old knight tasked with raising me. He was my father, in a sense. He always wore a stern expression and laughed the smallest things. He always told me that he hoped I'd become the ideal king for this land. I literally should just give Saber her moment. There. Yes. Become king. There.
申し訳ありません、マスター。昔語りが過ぎましたね。ただ、夢や幻の類である。せっかく得られた機会です。私の故郷を案内しましょう。
Because, I mean, after all, we're in her world, so why not? Beneath the tree, a tiny doll rested, if lost.
これがキャスターの召喚した兵士なら、さぞ手強い相手でしょうね。
Looks a bit like you.
このようなおもちゃは見たことがありません。生まれてから15年、私は大半の時間を馬の飼育と剣の稽古に当てていたものですから。休んでいる時は魔術師のマーリンが夢に現れ、王として国を治めるのに必要な知識を教えてくれました。マスターは、あなたはどのような子供時代を過ごしたのですか？あなたの過去についてはまだ聞いたことがありませんでしたよね。
I don't remember a lot about my past.
覚えてるのは宇宙ステーションで誰かに起こされたってことだけ。
そうでしたか。マスターの性格がいささか自由なのは過去のしがらみを持たないからなのですね。
この記憶が始まったのは軍政に向かう列車に乗った日からなんだ。でも気の合う仲間たちに出会えたし、過去はないけど未来はある。
I'm really lucky. I'm totally free. I became the person I wanted to be. Actually, I'm totally free.
俺は自由なんだ。
それは苦しくとも良い旅を続けてきたのですね、マスター。生前の私もそうであればよかったのですが、かつて私には目指していた人物像がありました。白き竜と化したヒオー・ボーティガーンからこの地を救い、異民族に蹂躙されている民を解放するため、皆が望んだ通りブリテンを救う理想の王になる。そのためなら全てを捧げてもいいと。岩に刺さった先手の剣を抜けば私の願いは叶うと魔術師は言いました。誰もがブリテンは救われると思った。
So, Prince Fate?
はい。ボーティガンを撃ち、異民族を駆逐し、円卓の騎士を集め、難攻不落のキャメロット城を築けば、ブリテンに平和が訪れると信じていました。しかし、それは束の間の美しい夢に過ぎませんでした。配下の騎士たちは去り、中には私に刃を向ける者もいました。やがてブリテンは再び戦火に飲まれました。先帝の剣を抜く前からマーリンはこの顛末を私に伝えていました。剣を抜けば全ての人に忌み嫌われる悲しい結末を迎えると。そして国が最も繁栄していた時に彼はこう言いました。ブリテンはいずれ終わりを迎える。今の繁栄は王の苦痛によって成り立っているんだ。私が国の苦しみを背負うことで
人々が安寧を得られるのなら、その悲しい結末を迎える価値はあると思いました。
You remind me of Sunday. Count your dream during the Pinnacle County Festival to sable how a man dreamed of creating a paradise kingdom with his own power.
ロビンさんの兄上ですか。確かに当時の私の考えや行動はその人と似ているかもしれません。皆に理想の国を描いてみせたつもりでしたが、ブリテンに残されたのは終わりのない戦いと血を流す戦士、そして飢えた子供だけでした。破滅を迎えるべきは私であって、私の国や民ではなかったはずです。
The sword.
選定の剣。
この剣を抜かなかったらと、私よりも王にふさわしい者がいたらと、どれほど想像したことか。私が王位につかなければブリテンは理想の国となれたのでしょうか。その時私はどのような人生を歩んでいたのでしょう。選定の剣を抜いて王となるか、その道を捨て故郷に残り自分の人生を穏やかに過ごすか。彼女が今私を選択の時まで戻したのですね。
Do you wish to stay?
マスター、私は少し疲れてしまいました。やはり馬が欲しいですね。日が落ちる前にそれに乗って草原を駆けるのです。
Reaper? You called out, your voice echoing, but the drawn-out words never reached the servant. In the moment she hesitated, fate had already been sealed. In truth, you were never here at all. What remains in this place is merely a shadow of you who fell into a noble phantasm lingering in the dream of another.
彼女はどこにでもいる少女です。王を演じるのは大変な苦痛を伴うというのに、なぜ英霊という幻の中でまでそれを味わわねばならないのでしょう。剣も栄光も捨て、舞台を降りるのです。観客となり、他人の喜びや悲しみを楽しむ側に回ればいい。さあ、その英雄の仮面を外してあげましょう。あなたたちの最初の選択を、これまでに味わってきた苦難を消し去ってあげます。皆さんに平凡で幸せな人生を用意しました。もち
A happy
ろん
life for me, huh?
あなたにも開拓者さん。
I wonder what that would be for the Trailblazer then. Seriously. Let us fight.
ここに残るのか、シンリー。
Oh, what
君
the?
みたいなやつが宇宙ステーションヘルタに入れたのは一生分の
Oh, hold on. Now we're back to English here.
To the Herta space station, but I'll go through the motions and confirm it anyway. Just so you know, working at the Department of Cosmic Geography isn't as easy as you think.
What? She said, wait, you don't know who I am. Guess you're not a real newcomer. Look me in the eyes and say that again.
Look, I thought I was pretty impressive too when I first arrived. But you'll be beaten into shape in no time. You're just a regular researcher on this station. No one's gonna even bat an eye at your so-called talents and smarts.
What the heck? I'm the baseball galactic. I'm the galactic baseballer. What do you mean?
And
what do you mean?
I'm the cosmic geographer.
Bro, but I defeated the Tetalaw.
Who's that? A game character?
What? I'm a nameless. I don't belong here.
Are you dreaming or something? Maybe you should take a sick day and get a checkup at the medical department.
Bro.
I'm a bit of a fan of the Astral Express, and I know that every nameless who boards it has been through some incredible adventures. So, tell me, what great deeds have you done?
Oh my goodness. I passed the Doomsday Beast Ultimate.
Oh, I've heard of that. Apparently, a valuable relic was stolen from the space station. It was swallowed by a mysterious intruder, which then led to an attack from the Antimatter Legion. If it weren't for Madame Herta stepping in to handle the crisis, we'd all be burnt to a crisp by now. Any idea who that mysterious intruder was?
This...
You guessed it. It was you, brat. The only reason you got a job here is that lead researcher Asta took pity on you.
Huh? I defeated Fantilia in the Zhangjiao.
Oh, you mean the Lord Ravager who recently appeared on the Xianzhou and caused a huge ruckus? From what I've heard, her plan was foiled by the general of the Luofu, but the Xianzhou people paid a heavy price for it.
Miss No.
Listen,
Miss
don't
Not.
use someone else's tragedy as your bragging material.
As my bragging what? Okay. I woke Penacony from its internal slumber.
Let me guess. Next, you'll say you were invited to the Charmony Festival.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And became the festive superstar.
Yep. Yes, I did, actually. I even became the shareholder there. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know what to say.
Oh, I know what's happening now. The Department of Implement Arts imported a batch of dream bubbles.
Huh?
Loads of young, naive researchers have been wasting entire days in them, ignoring even their paid work. You probably ate too much of that Memoria too and thought those illusions were real. Uh-huh. Why else would you believe you're a nameless aboard the Express?
But I am.
Well, I can't say I blame you. I heard the Express did invite you to join them, but you turned them down.
What?
Are you regretting that choice now?
Wait. What? But I did board the Astro Express. What? You tried to yell at the researcher before you, but your wavering voice gave a different response. I don't know. I'm not going to say any of that.
I don't know.
It's a better answer than what was that truly what you thought, or was it some sort of elusive manipulation? You try to piece together what has happened, but your memories feel more distant with every passing moment. Oh my goodness, the Astro Express and Nameless like sand under the waves. Your memories crumble and fade, and suddenly you understand why Saber chose to stay, even just for a moment. We're being Sundayed. I guess, yeah, because Miss No apparently has Sunday powers too. I mean, Rekka can do the same thing, only he just changed the scene entirely. Well, not a, you know. But anyway, so why did you step before the Astro Express back then? But it's no matter. Oh my goodness.
Well, your resume doesn't show any particular skills, so I'll start you off with some light tasks. Sort the Department of Cosmic Geography's expenditure report for the past 6 months, schedule research meetings for the upcoming month, collect project proposals from all levels of researchers. Yeah, that should keep you busy for a while.
Isn't this the Department of Cosmic Geography?
Don't be so surprised. Our department is at the bottom of the food chain on the station. This work happens all the time.
Alright,
I'm off.
I need you. Come
Be
back,
sure to do your
Kafka.
job well.
Tears to leave, yet you could not help yourself from looking back at you.
Yeah. Sometimes I regret picking the Geography of the Universe course when I was 14 and walking away from quantum history. I felt math was just too tough for me back then. But now I ask myself, would I still be stuck in this dead-end job if I made a different choice? No, come on. Don't worry about the what-ifs. Why waste time regretting a choice you've already made? Look at me. Things aren't so bad here, are they?
Well, you don't seem happy. This is all wrong, you scream internally, but the fury is fleeting. Oh, heck no, I'm being manipulated. Don't just smile at this! Don't be happy about this! This is not okay.
You're late, newcomer. A few more system days of delay, and we'll miss the reimbursement deadline. I'll cut you some slack, given that you're new. Now get to work.
Huh?
What a messy desk. Am I supposed to organize all this stuff? Where do I even start?
Sort by timeline.
You're too slow. Keep going like this, and you'll still be here when the Amber Lord makes our next hammer swing.
Why don't you do it yourself? You're on the verge of shouting, but then a sliver of doubt creeps inside you. Is this really what you want? Take a breath, don't lash out. Focus on what you truly need to do. What? I quit. But where would you go? If there's anywhere you can go, you're young with no special talent. Isn't your best bet of cushy jobs, full benefits, clocking in and every day until the world ends? Take out the baseball bat. Give her a good... The bat you always have at your side is no longer there. Then again, did you ever really have it in the first place? Bro. Well...
What are you standing around for? You think space bionic snails are going to do the work for you?
Try mood, then. Yes, that's it. Calmly and nicely drop fight, but now the job feels like a second nature. Might as well tidy up the last of the files. Did you know human memories cannot simulate non-existent things? Never having taken this path, you cannot possibly imagine the department. Cosmic geographic research, do you understand what I'm telling you? I am you. At least fragment of the subconscious, the final cry before blank blank. You don't belong here. Quick! Blank. Hurry! She's become aware. I blank 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 blank. Now you must blank on your own.
These reports are endless. And the stuff written in there is really weird.
Description of environment, along detailed analysis. The firing revolves around trailblazing and can roughly categorize into the heroic spirit, adventurous experience and companion, and the unique prospect of purchase from the LaFu. This is talking about his life. Do not step on the stage, do not aspire to become a hero. There you'll find only blank blank, and do not go down the sorrow path.
Hold on. I think I've seen that person over there before.
Archer. If you're gonna ask me how we've met before, my answer is gonna be no. So you definitely know me. Glance at his work tag on it. Just a single letter. A department. Domestic service. Wait, since when does the space station have domestic service department?
Come on, Uncle A. Don't you ever feel like you don't belong here?
But your job is part of the Holy Grail War. We shouldn't be here. I get it. I really do. Dozens of researchers come up to me every day, all claiming they don't belong here. They think they should be somewhere else because life isn't going their way. It's just another dressed-up excuse to escape reality. As long as your instincts is just back down and run, you'll run out of places to go, even if you manage to get out of this place. Personally, I think this place isn't so bad. No world-threatening crisis, no freaks trying to end humanity. The kitchen convenient too, though the ingredients are a bit odd. We've still got a little girl who throws around gemstones like dirt, but it's pretty much utopia for most people. There's no turning back once you leave your ordinary life behind. Glance at him, wanting to say something but decide not to. Change your mind, huh? I knew it. You don't really want to leave, do you? I do! This isn't... Days pass. After long hours of sorting, you're finally done with work. Although the uncanny feeling lingers in your chest before it resolved, you should take a break.
I'm exhausted. I feel like I can't even think anymore.
About to go, like, run out of the space station.
Deep down, I still feel like I don't belong here.
よしましょう。私が現れる前、ブリテンの民を率いていたのが彼でした。そして私が現れた後、彼は民を守るため、全てを破壊する白き竜を討伐しようとして敗れました。それでも人々は彼を最も偉大な王と称えます。あなたから見て彼を英雄にしたものは何だと思いますか？
Appreciate glory of being a king, the deeds he archived as king.
ルーサー王は勝ち目のない戦いに挑みました。白き竜を前に剣は折れ、体は引き裂かれました。人というくくりで考えれば、それは失敗以外の何者でもないでしょう。しかし、何かを救うために剣を掲げた彼の姿は、真っ暗なブリテンの空で輝く星となったのです。私たちの目に届く星は今の姿と異なりますが、輝きに偽りはない。その光が次なる英雄の道を照らし続けるのです。あの名を失ったサーバントは私たちの人生を舞台とそう呼んでいました。彼女は宝具で星々の輝きを塗りつぶしたのです。しかしマスター、もしあなたにまだ勇気があり、今なお星になることを望むのであれば、あなたを見つめる観客もまた舞台に上がり、英雄となるでしょう。つい偉そうなことを言ってしまいましたね。これはあくまでマーリンの下手な真似に過ぎませんからお気になさらず。
Where are you?
私は舞台に立つべき人を待ちながら草原を馬でかけています。マスター、あなたの夢も私の夢ももうすぐ終わりを迎えるでしょ
う。変な夢だ。まあいい。今日の仕事を終わらせないと。
Mercy.
ピリカの会議で使う部屋を1ヶ月分まとめて予約。昨日より楽なはずだ。
I'm back in Japanese.
よう兄ちゃん、お前もサボりか？悪いがもう満員だぜ。
Here to work. I'm a model research employee.
じゃあ俺は真面目な釣り人だな。まあいいじゃねえか。お前は仕事、俺はサボり。ここはお互い干渉せず仲良くやっていこうぜ。
To be fair, I don't know why this would be something the Trailblazer would be dreaming about. Like his passion and whatnot. Resume your task, you got this. You're not losing to some grown-ups. Must be scheduled within the next 2 days. This night after the next day. There's no conference room available at your request, huh? The conference rooms are fully booked, even at night. We really are workaholics. Oh, wait. You're the Stellaron they were talking about, huh? Tell me, when you sleep, do you glow like a firefly? Young ones like you should really find a mentor, learn some skills, and crave your own path. Live like a true hero, no strings attached. That's quite the rhyme. No distraction around you, looks like. Let's look at the next meeting details. Effect of Starquake. Try a century later? Something stirs in your memory as sparks from engines streaking past the space station. A faint witness before Express conducts a warp jump. No, wait. None of this is real, researcher. Still got 899 more meetings to schedule. You better hurry up and finish. Things spiral out of control. This is the guild. Right. 2 new systems. General meeting. Okay. That's exactly right. What the? You're in zone now, heading to work before you practice exists. You ever tried fishing, buddy? Don't be fooled by the vacuum outside. There's still plenty to catch. There's a migrant invisible carp, silicon stone. Why does the Trailblazer even want to care about this? Like, why? Moves your entertainment during a momentary from work fishing club. This is like, if this truly is an alternate life of a what if Trailblazer thing, but why would these guys be really included? I mean, really, to be fair. They're from a whole different thing. It would have made more sense if it was like with the Hedera
Astral Express.
All the others.
I turned down their invitation back then. Did I really make the right choice?
No, at this universe version, no. I wouldn't be happy living like just this. Oh, there's the others. There's Himiko. Long time no see. Oh, poor Himiko has no voice still. How's life been on the space station? Great, couldn't be better. Wait, no. It's been really bad. I see, if things are tough, you can always talk to Asta. She's sure to help you out. I traveled to many places after we parted ways. Blah blah blah. Lao Fu, Pinnacle, there were both good and bad moments along the way. How's Dan Heng doing? Dan Heng? It wasn't an easy journey. He's back on a La Fu now, after all. That's where he's from. The job would make me so bored. Agree. And since when did Dan Heng decide to 100% accept staying on the La Fu? Okay, how's Mr. Yang? Have you ever heard of a planet called Earth? Soon after Dan Heng left us, Welt found his way back home, just as he had hoped. Let's pray he makes it there safely. Wait. So in Honkai Impact 3rd, that is technically Earth? I have questions. How's Pom Pom? Himiko frowns as if your questions have caught her off guard. An unsettling sensation flickers through your mind. You've never boarded the Astro Express, so who is this Pom Pom you speak of? Where did you hear the conductor's name? Did Don Hung tell you? Pom Pom's still the same, but with fewer people on the express, it must be getting lonely for them. I sometimes wonder what might have changed if you had come with us. Sadly, the trailblazing expedition doesn't leave room for regrets and what ifs. No kidding. What about March 7th? March? I'm not sure how to put it. I hope that friend from the garden can cure her. Huh? Any new passengers on board? Is the Express still need a passenger? Wait. They're both good questions. Is I still need a passenger? Life as a Nameless isn't easy. After all, we left the space station and we did have a passenger traveling with us for a short time, but they all gone their separate ways. Our friends from the Industrial Peace Corporation recently suggested we make a stop at Camelot. The planet should have been destroyed by Antimatter Legion long ago, and we've been picking up multiple distress signals. I've remembered her talking about this. And so we're stopping by the space station for a while to meet some old friends. You could join us and leave with us anytime you want, Angel. I'll pack my bags right away. Is that really how you feel? If joining the Astro Express doesn't change your life for the better, what then? What if what awaits you isn't as grand adventure, but endless cleaning, constant repairs, wounds that never heal, death stepped in despair? What will you do then? What if you can't help anyone? What if you become dead weight on the Express? What if the Nameless gives their life to save you? Yet everyone in it silently wishes you just leave. What will you do? Think about it. What answer should you give?
I'll think about it. I'll make sure to give you my answer before the Express leaves.
You know what I would say about that? Who cares? Let's go.
I'm so tired. Maybe I should head back first. The Astral Express.
You need to get on that train. Even if I started this game off all over again, that's how this started, I'm going. I wouldn't worry about this stuff. Life comes and go. You make choices, you make decisions, and then you try.
Let me tell you the story.
Do your thing.
Of a bird who was imprisoned wrongfully. She was once a singer, thrown into a dark cell for composing songs that the powerful didn't like. The bird heard many voices of sorrow. So, she sang for the others trapped inside, soothing their homesick hearts and inspiring them to rise up. In the end, the bird broke free with a pocket watch, a wolf, and countless companions by her side. The bird believed that she would begin a new life after gaining freedom. She would shine on the stage and the silver screen, displaying her beautiful feathers and voice, just as she had once brought hope to the hopeless. But she was wrong. Penacony soon became unrecognizable. The songs she sang, the films she starred in, and even her own life were all locked away in a cage called money, turned into mere commodities. The movie studio wanted to turn the bird into a symbol of beauty. But the bird long to escape from this suffocating, filthy gutter. They stripped away her stage name, replaced her with a fresh-faced chick, and smothered her with slander and rumors, leading her to a disgraceful end.
So, you seek revenge on those who tarnished your name?
No. The exact opposite, in fact. When I returned to this world, I realized there was no one left to take revenge on. Instead, I will reclaim the name they took from me and erase every single work I've ever produced. I'll destroy every trace of my existence. As
you know how it feels to be locked in a cage and have everything taken from you. So why do you still trap the Masters and heroic spirits in your noble phantasm when they wish to end this Holy Grail war? Old Odie may be able to fulfill your wish, but the cost he demands is far greater. As someone born in the same era as him, you should know this better than I do.
Ugh. OT's nothing more than a parasite feeding on Penacony. Of course I won't trust him. But you're different, Master. He's a worm who has a wish for the Holy Grail. Yet, there's nothing the Holy Grail can do to sway you. If you want to stop my noble phantasm, you'll have to force me with a command spell. Come, Master. Take away my free will. Just like how they took away my name and career with their contracts and laws.
You know I won't do that, Miss Note. Let's make a wager. I've never once gambled in my life. I bet that those masters and servants will not yield to your noble phantasm, even though you've stripped their identity as heroes. I trust them.
I will wait and see.
Fair song fades into silence.
I feel like I had a strange dream, but the details keep slipping away. My body feels so heavy. But I can't rest. There's still today's work to get through.
Leave it, personally. How many days has it been since you started working at the space station? 30? 90? Even longer? Do you still remember what you need to do now? Piloting projects, all the levels of research by now, it's second nature. Something you could do with your eyes closed. Breeze through the work. Breeze through the work. Breeze through the work. Still thinking about the Astro Express. You've been wrestling with the choice for ages and still haven't made up your mind. They'll be departing soon. You wish them a journey full of wondrous encounter. I want to leave. No, don't Monica me. I don't know where to go. You board the Astro Express. What awaits for you? Maybe nothing but danger and terrifying unknown. Your deeds will be forgotten in time. Your journey will eventually come to an end. Let me go. I'm glad I stayed. I'm not glad that I stayed. Ugh. You're glad you stayed. I didn't say that. No tickets, no bat, no danger, just quiet, peaceful, and industrial life. The work you had piled up took far too much time. 1 day, 2 days, 10 days. Maybe you'll never catch up to the Astro Express again. You tried. This is just... Isn't that the Stellaron boy? I was about to mix you a drink since you're still underage. I'll hold off for now. I was once a trailblazer on the Astro Express. I shouldn't be a member of the department. I was a trailblazer on the Astro Express. Funny, isn't it? Sometimes I think I shouldn't be working at the space station security guard either. So do you want to board the extra? Yes, that's right. Every year there's a researcher who wants to go with the express, but when it's time to leave, they'll all back down without fail. They know they are just seeking an escape from their stressful lives instead of actually wanting an adventure that could cost them their life. So what do you really want? I want to go on an adventure into the unknown. Staying where I am is fine. Someone better will come along. I'm just an ordinary person. Why speak of regret when everyone who has ever lived has regretted something? Yet, had everyone turned back because of their fear of regret, humanity would never have produced any heroes. Even if the road ahead is unclear, some still set off, driven by desire to chase a wish. It may seem foolish, but that's what gave birth to the Nameless, to Trailblazers, and to humanity heroes. The doll you carry is proof of a certain hero existence. Do you know what it is? A shabby little trinket that left in a trace was a star in history because of one person's silly wish. The express may have already left, or it may not have, but if you truly want to walk this path, what does it matter if there's no express? If you truly believe you are nameless, then there is only one thing left for you to do. Obviously, I must set off.
I need to set off.
Exactly.
The express has already left. Going
No, it didn't.
there will be pointless.
No, it's not. The voices. I'm not listening.
Let's go to the lab. Hit the cafeteria.
Nope.
Let's go fishing together.
Nope.
Isn't life on the space station wonderful?
No.
People would kill just to live the life you have here.
Oh, I'm sure they
There's
probably
no
would.
anti-matter legion. No abominations of abundance. This place is the most peaceful paradise in the universe.
Not quite my idea of paradise, but yeah.
Something's stopping me from leaving this place. I need to avoid them.
We're not holding you back. Let's have lunch together. Stop. The future of a nameless is nothing but emptiness and despair.
It is madness.
Do you think you're special? Think of Tiernan and Kelbeck. The nameless who were better than you. They were all consumed by the lightless outer space.
Well,
never to return.
That's their life. That's their adventure. That's what they wanted. So, you finally admit.
So you'll finally admit that I'm a nameless.
Yeah, huh? That's what I thought. You guys move out the way. It's like once you become something, running away from it, just to me, it's like saying you're a coward. I'm not running. I'm going forward. Tired of running. Forge ahead. Give me my bat. Get strangely familiar. You once believed you never hold it again in this lifetime.
Would you still pull this weapon
Oh
out?
my.
Even if it'll bring about a tragic end?
It's a price to pay on a journey that I made for myself. That's what Merlin told me too.
Which is why I've crafted such gentle dreams for you all. Isn't that what you've been looking for all this time?
No, not this. Whether someone else might have done a better job as king if they pulled out the sword of selection. I can't blame the girl who drew the sword in the stone, or overestimating herself, just wanted to deliver something from disaster just like the king who challenged the white dragon. So Saber's a king? Oh man, it makes me want to watch the anime though. My friends, Danhang and Mike! If I was given another chance to make my choice, I would tell her, I hope you can do better this time. Exactly. That's what I would have told even my past self. If things were like that kind of situation. That's...
You'll regret this!
Nah, I think we'll be fine. Grab the bat.
I'll never regret.
Nope. A trailblazer's journey should never end like this. Yes. Warrior, trailblazer. Cool. Heck yeah. Alright, boss.
Blind courage! Ever feel regret?
Oh, you gonna do Saber like that? Free! Do it!
Step onto the board. Your downfall is absolute.
Oh yeah. It's over. It's over. How I feel for trapping me in that dream.
I can't become a fool like you. And I won't agree with your choice.
Wow. Never thought that it could break Fanon's other form. That's crazy. Nice one, Saber.
I failed. Just like how I failed in life.
No.
This
fail.
is a fitting end for a traitor.
Actually, you really just helped enhance us just to break free from our own demise.
Had given you so much pain, Miss Note. Why did you choose to remain on Penacony's stage after leaving your prison?
Because I still remember how the rough prisoners fell silent and the crying children smiled whenever I started to sing. Those small moments free, even in that iron cage. But Penacony has changed. After so many Amber eras, it's become almost unrecognizable. And now, I am locked in this newly forged prison. Anyway, it's time to end this. A servant who betrayed their master has no right to exist.
Then, as you wish. With the first command spell, I return your name to you. On behalf of Penacony, Asna. Even if they have trademarked your name and stripped you of everything, that does not make you an unknown failure. Hold your head high, Mother of Iris. With the second command spell, I return to you the testament of your existence as a heroic spirit. Your death was what made singers and artists realize the need to reclaim their freedom and dignity for merchants. You are not some forgotten shadow. You are the founder of the Iris family, one of the 5 major lineages of Penacony. That's why you chose to borrow that name, isn't it? A figure shaped by your students and friends, by a maven and the watchmaker. Miss Note, the one who sang freely in Dreamville.
No more. I don't want to hear anymore.
With the third command spell, as your junior on the stage, I return to you your freedom as a person. Mother of Iris, you will no longer be controlled by anyone from this moment on. You will now only dance for yourself. This farce is nearing its end, but I hope you can step out of the Grand Theater before you disappear and meet Penacony's artists. You are still a hero to them, no matter the slanders your name bears.
Yeah. That goes to any artist out there. You're still always going to be somebody's hero, despite no matter what time and age and era we're in. And whatever stuff comes out, you're always going to be that hero. At least to me. Alright, with the enemy already in possession of the Holy Grail, it looks like we are in a brutal fight. Then I'll lead the charge. Yeah! I swear on this sword that I will protect.
Boothill and the others got out too. Should I go check on them?
A different life? Penacony's dream bubbles are pure cancer. The Charmony Festival nearly killed me. And that servant's fantasy almost finished the job.
Oh my.
So, where did you put you?
I had a dream where I could never win. I got to live as an obedient serf and gave up on even the thought of gambling.
Huh.
Darn right. Quit gambling. That's quite the educational dream you had there.
And you? Where'd you send you?
Me? I had a long-awaited reunion.
Aww. If I'm not mistaken, I think Boothill was a father. I can only imagine how that one was for him. Yo, if this isn't the first heroic spirit to get trapped in her reality marble, didn't you use those long legs of yours well enough? This is the first thing I hear after I got out. Darn it, my head's killing me. Feels like I've been through a long and thrilling adventure. Not sure why, but I think the enemies all had fish heads on their decks. With enemies on the way, the 2 servants were more than ready to fight. They're ready. Alright, let's get this over! Let's go, let's go, let's go! So excited.
Looks like Lady Osner has failed. What a shame. She was just one step away from tearing the flame of dreams off the servants and tossing them into the Holy Grail as fuel. But that's the business world for you. No matter how capable your collaborator is, you gotta handle the most critical parts yourself.
Yeah, nice try, though.
Oh, Butchhead. It's time to tell us what kind of stinking pie you're cooking up with this Holy Grail war.
You particularly have one foot in the grave. Don't tell me you're going to wish for immortality.
Oh, I've lived for 10 Ember Eras already. As long as I give the word, my medical team can squeeze a few more years out of these old bones.
Then are you trying to crush your business rival? I've heard there's some bad blood between you and my master.
What a great misunderstanding. There are no enemies that can't be made into friends in the world of business.
Good point. But I'm still very curious about your little scheme.
Mr. Oti, surely you wouldn't be like the mages I know, willing to forsake both life and humanity just to reach the root of all things.
Miss, what you're talking about is something only the Genius Society would obsessively chase after.
Oh, what the? Thinking possibly money, is it? I knew it.
Why not?
Of course.
I've been very clear about this from the start. The Charmony Festival met a hasty wrap. And Penacony needs a fresh economic boost. We need to create a business venture that will grab everyone's attention. A Holy Grail that grants wishes is just the golden goose we need. If this ritual works, then Penacony will own a glorious show to keep the money rolling in for 10 more Ember Eras. A carnival that even the Charmony Festival can't compete with. Even if I do have some personal objectives in this first ever Penacony Holy Grail War, that's none of your concern.
Bro.
What I like is watching people swarm into Penacony, spending their entire fortunes just to buy a chance to enter the Holy Grail War. I like having alfalfa credits pour out of the Gilded Hour, entering the Cosmic Exchange. I like seeing my business rivals being crushed and manipulated, and then lose everything in the end. I like to acquire companies that I've never heard of, fusing them into my empire with a mere wave of my pen.
Okay, I have a question for you then. What happens if you have it
all?
all?
Set the prices for goods based on my desires, and the Blue Hour will craft Penaconian fashion based on my whims.
Pretty sure you're gonna get bored.
Honestly, believe Penacony was built on empty ideas like dreams and wishes? No. What truly underpins and supports the city is what you deem crude. It's the unending flow of money. On this rock called money, we have built the planet of festivities.
No matter what your plan may be, there can only be one victor in the Holy Grail War. Your actions is this fierce already placed every servant squarely against you. Now we stand together before you, shrewd merchant. I just want to finish what I didn't get to do a few hours ago. I'm sick and tired of this fish head, and the head of this old Desperate Foggy with broken dreams is what I call a real trophy. You see this evil man's old head as a trophy? I thought you had better taste than that, Lantern.
It seems you're all eager to prepare for my demise. But since there can only be one winner in this game, how do you plan to decide the victor after I bow out? Why don't we discuss a collaboration instead? Whoever can eliminate the others shall have the chance to make their wish to the Holy Grail.
What?
I will give you that right. We can even formalize it with a contract, using precise logical language to word our wishes, ensuring the Holy Grail fulfills everyone's desires. After all, isn't this the very moment you've all been fighting for? Masters and servants?
This far into the show, are you trying to make me laugh? Holy Grail sullies everyone's wishes. It's just a counterfeit for us to smash to pieces, isn't that right?
Nah, we need to whip this fella's hind end, then smash it to pieces.
Our opinions rarely align, but I'm fond of this idea. What do you think, Mr. Aventurine? It's nice to play as the hero of justice now and then, isn't it?
Well, I've already been the scapegoat once today, so I'll pass this opportunity to Mr. Odie.
My master, it seems I won't be able to claim the Holy Grail for you. We made this choice together. I must thank Miss Note, Dream, for showing me the truth. What truly matters is not ending, but the journey we've taken to chase something and to deliver it from destruction. I don't need the Holy Grail, the wishes I did not fulfill will end here.
If you are all so keen to make me your enemy, I suppose I'll have to become the final challenge on this variety show.
What could possibly...
The rules said a master is supposed to summon a historical figure as their servant to enter the Holy Grail War, but who should I summon? This question has haunted me for quite some time.
You're gonna use Sunday, aren't you?
Should I get the washed-up director I sponsored? Or the legendary star whose name I purchased? No, they are not worthy of being my servant.
Wow, that's crazy work.
That's when a thought crossed my mind. Why not summon myself? The person who's still standing strong after 10 amber eras of business intrigue? Isn't this living legend staring back at me in the mirror? I used myself as the catalyst. I wanted to see how the business magnate Oti reflected in the history of Penacony would respond to my call as a servant. I wanted to see how people truly view me in history.
Oh. And have you got your answer? Oh.
The answer really hurts. To them, I'm nothing but a parasite, sucking out the sap of Penacony's oak from the top. A bug, madly devouring wealth.
Oh no, you're gonna be such as that, aren't you? I knew it! It had to be that one, too. Ugh. I should have known. Oh, okay.
In the coming days, I shall grant you honor.
Ooh.
Order, you Saber! Destroy all that is evil!
want to.
Step onto the board. To the defeated, your downfall is absolute.
Not more bugs, I know, right? Second phase. So close.
If all is black or white, there'd be no chocolate.
Crush it, Saber!
I just should have put it on Saber anyway. It's so close though.
Yeah!
With the power of the command spell, I command you to release your noble phantasm and shatter the Holy Grail!
But she says it's so perfect. Yay! Finally over.
Is this grand theater ever gonna see a day of peace? I'm starting to feel bad for the Bloodhounds and the Dreamweavers.
No need to feel bad for a heritage building insured with hundreds of different policies. Old Odie would never allow himself to lose a single coin over that.
So he dragged everyone into the Holy Grail while hiding in the shadows. And none of you are gonna make him pay for it. Make him pay for our emotional damage. I had to say it again.
Unfortunately, no master was harmed in the making of this show. Even if we tried to hold him accountable, he'd probably just brush it off with his usual tricks. The best legal team money can buy and sky-high compensation. And I fear the Holy Grail War has already given him returns far beyond what he's put into it. The silver lining is that this little spectacle will serve as the perfect excuse during negotiations for Madame Jade to pry open an even bigger opportunity in Penacony.
It's gotta have no regrets.
Mr. Scott's issues will be handled by the IPC.
These Penaconian rules, stinking of money won't keep me down. Lancer, let's go take care of that old budger.
Back where it belongs. Yeah, they gotta go home. Are you leaving already?
Such a shame, brother. If we ever cross paths again, I'll take you to the finest honky-tonk in the cosmos for a drink.
Gonna get in private fight with you. Is that so? I directly remember beating you. Oh no, they're fighting. You know, me, just a humble archer. Let's call this one lost on me. I'm done arguing with you lot. I'm gonna take another peek at Penacony's view before leaving for good. And so it's time to say goodbye. Master, I have to admit that your fashion sense could use a little work, but as a servant, I'm genuinely glad to have fought by your side in this holy grail. I can still see the determined heart of the child you once were underneath all the grand speeches. And a scarlet flare, you know, it would feel pretty good.
Let's skip the last-minute psychoanalysis, all right? And when it comes to fashion, you're not much better than me, guardian of humanity.
Humanity gets summoned by the world without. Okay, well, I'm hoping you guys got to read this in case. I am kind of looking away because I know there's things I'm trying to grab real quick. Archer, you should know why you were summoned here. You were summoned as a heroic spirit. A hero, huh? I'll chalk it up as a beautiful dream. A faint smile tugged at the man's cold face before he vanished from sight. Soon, only final pair of master and servant remained. Goodbye, Saber. Look how small I am to you. Goodbye, Saber. I'm glad I was summoned to this strong world and got to experience it with you. Not great at farewells. I saw fear in your dream, but Master, don't be burdened by the emotions that come with being human. The fear of the unknown, the dread of loss, or regret of what you couldn't achieve. Even Hercules was just a child before becoming a hero. You may not be strong enough now, but I have faith that you'll eventually become a star that illuminates the entire cosmos. Like you did? My existence can occasionally light the way forward for you. That would be more than I could hope for. Master, please send my regards to the person you will become in the future. The girl night faded, vanishing just as she had arrived. My neighbor. Same time, the Dreamflux read most of the Holy Grail was sitting elsewhere, watching the scenery with interest.
The Holy Grail broke. What a shame. People have pursued it, fought for it, made sacrifices for it, and died for it. Much like they did for our own Penacony. They poured their dreams into Penacony to shape the planet into what it is today. But the question is, has Penacony ever answered their dreams? Look at this Memoria singularity. 10 Amber Heirs have passed. And out of those who once came here to build Penacony from the ground up, only one despicable old man is left. His friends, his enemies, they're all gone. I must confess to both of you, my wish has been granted. No matter how you see me, no matter how deeply we hated each other in the past, the Holy Grail has recognized your achievements and brought you forth as heroic spirits. Don't you think this is a rather unique reunion of old friends? It's unfortunate that Mikhail, that old rascal, couldn't be here to join us.
Mr. Odie, your wish truly moves me. If I didn't know you better, I'd almost be swayed by your sweet words. A reunion of old friends. No, it's just another part of your business deal.
Greedy. Or perhaps I should now address you as Mr. Rekka. Is the editing of the footage complete? That is such an important task, after all.
Oh, he recovered quite well.
I've cut out everything related to the participants' privacy and kept only the most thrilling parts of the Holy Grail War. It may not be an artistic masterpiece, but it should meet your commercial expectations.
That'd be enough for me. You artists always aim to carve your names into art's annals no matter the cost. Too bad those who actually succeed are as rare as the winners of the Holy Grail War. I'm not like that. What else can truly measure the effort you've put in apart from cold, hard cash?
Memories of former heroic spirits are also worthy compensation.
Memories of a flop director like Greedy? Do enlighten me. What worth do those hold?
His memories are indeed positively worthless as a filmmaker, but when it comes to him as a person, those memories are treasures beyond compare.
That's true. Holding memories are very important.
He has had his struggles, disappointments, and defiance, only to be reduced to another nameless nobody. That man is a symbol of the Penacony of his times, a most ridiculous clown and the most genuine hero. How could I ever miss out on a memory with as many facets as a veritable diamond? But now, I'm more curious about you, sir. You've spent so much money, only to create such an unsightly mess. Aren't you worried you'll end up in disgrace like Grady?
A merchant at my age who still cares about dignity would be an absolute failure.
Oh, in that case, my business here is settled. I'll take my leave.
Notice there's a question mark next to
right.
Rekka? What the heck?
It's your turn, Miss Hasna. I'll sign the declaration to renounce the trademark on your name and all rights to your creative works. Are you happy with that?
Happy? Never. But if you don't carry it through, I'll squeeze your puny neck with every ounce of my strength until I disappear!
Whoa.
I'll watch you take your last breath, even if I know it won't actually kill you. Goodbye, Penacony's most successful merchant. There's something I've always wanted to say to you. I wish you were already dead.
It just hit me. Is that Rekka's girl? It just hit me. There's if you guys look up Rekka's
Now that's
girl,
a
I
heartfelt
forgot her
confession.
name. I wonder if that's
Hasna,
her.
I do hope your wish comes true one day.
Oh my gosh! I just put two and two together. Because why would Mr. Rekka be there? It's not just coincidence. And then she's there. Because she had the halo. She has long black hair. Oh my gosh. I really forgot her name. This is blowing my mind. That's why she's so angry. Because she was famous like that. I was like, who is she? And then I was like, oh, wait. I keep seeing pictures of Rekka and this girl. I wonder if it's her. Wow.
March 7th is always bringing back bizarre and curious things. One time, she even brought back something called a raiding pistol, and it only gave Pom-Pom a single point.
Misha. Or actually,
Also,
Mikau.
watch out for Himiko's coffee. It's the most terrifying beverage Pom-Pom's ever encountered. But please don't ever tell her that to her face.
Is it worse than the tea from Granholm's hometown?
100 times worse.
Wow.
I'd love to have a try.
And that person is always dragging March 7th into trouble. Pom-Pom had such high hopes for Don Hong, but even he started to follow along now.
Mm-hmm.
You passengers are all the same. Mikhail, you're spacing out again. What's going through that head of yours?
Probably.
Conductor, looks like it's time to say our goodbyes again.
Will you be returning to the Express?
Maybe. I'm just happy to hear that so many people like me have boarded the Express over the years. The nameless come and go. some find a place they want to stay, while others keep moving forward. Just like the silver rails that never stop. That's the Astral Express. I'm sure the conductor's future will never be lonely.
Yeah, Pom-Pom. Aw, don't be sad.
The Holy Grail War is coming to an end, and wandering souls must return to their rest. I need to go back to Penacony.
Mikhail, remember, whether you leave or stay, the Astral Express will always be the home of the Nameless. Pom-Pom will always be here, waiting for your return.
It's a deal then, conductor. The next time the express stops at Penacony, please sound the horn for me, Rosalina, and Tiernan. If we can hear it, then we'll definitely come visit you.
It's a promise.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just real quick. It was a popular fan-created headcanon. It was not official romantic relationship with Mr. Rekka, but it was a fan made of an original character named Arlie. And so I believe that it was the name. My goodness. I don't know if that's really true, but I would love to know more about that. But anyways, gather your thoughts and present. If there really is a chance to fulfill a wish, what would yours be? Make a wish?
You see, wishes lose their power once spoken aloud.
True.
That does sound like something you'd say. Anyway, the first Holy Grail War orchestrated by Old Odie ended up being the last one. But the Dream Bubble movie, co-produced by Mr. Rekka and Dr. Edward, became a huge hit. Not only did it fill up movie theaters in Epsilon, it even created a new dream-chasing trend throughout the stars. Mr. Odie and the IPC's Penacony branch made quite the fortune from it.
Didn't lose a thing, he's far too shrewd. Fucks us, didn't lose a thing.
As Mr. Adventuring guessed, Odie simply brushed everything off as entertainment when questioned about placing family heads and shareholders in danger. While compensation and lawsuits are inevitable, I suspect he already knew exactly what was coming, even before the Holy Grail was activated. Now, old Odie did say he planned to give you some money, but even he thought that was too crude. So instead, he gave us the
Irene.
most valuable thing from this Holy Grail War.
That's what it was, never mind. Sorry about the other name. Irene. I just found it. Irene. Irene. That's who it was. I don't know if that's actually really canon in the story, but judging from seeing her in there, it just to me almost makes sense. I'm just so excited about that. Too crude, no. So, this is his apology?
There's something inside the Holy Grail. I think this is a note for you.
Hey, brother, since you all look pretty busy, I headed out with Hook. Big thanks to Mr. Odie for buying this rare trinket I got my hands on. That's how I could afford this spontaneous trip. By the way, aren't you curious what old Sempo's wish to the Holy Grail was?
Sampo? No. No, I'm not. No.
Well, I'm thinking you probably say, no. Aw, come on, bro. You might not be curious, but the audience is still on the edge of their seats. All right, folks, the show's over. But if there's anything still out there that can hear and fulfill my wish, I wish for everyone in the world to be happy, joyful, free, and have their every desire fulfilled.
And there we have it. Oh my goodness, what an episode. So of course I will have to go back to where Cyrene is, but there's so much information I gotta say because I know we've been here for at least now 2 hours, but I can make up whatever's a little left here in our time. So give me a second because I do need to fix things. First of all, this new character, she just came out, which, let me make sure I get this correctly. Hold on, because I don't want to say the name wrong. Yes, okay. I might still pronounce this wrong, but she just came out, is Sidra? I'm sorry if I still not pronounce it right. I will probably discover how to say her name later in the story, which on the next time I do Honkai starrail, I think it will be just a very long full episode of the entire gameplay story of this, because what I'm about to share next will be the next trailer that is soon to come out. So I'm going to share this here today, at least react to it, because I like to see it myself because I've never seen it before, and because they just came out, and plus I'll also be sure to do the codes first before I do the trailer. So but she came out, and of course Silver Wolf is there, so I wish you guys, of course, luck. If you haven't got her already, I hope you guys did. Hopefully you guys did really great with that. But so there's that, and then of course you guys can play her. She's in here in my team, so you guys are more than welcome to do that. If you guys have me as a friend on here added already, you know, my UID's up here if you guys can see that on the top, but I have her, and she's not fully 100%, like, she's maxed enough to do a lot of decent damage, as you guys saw in the gameplay. She's still able to do stuff, but other than that, I'm looking forward to, of course, the new characters that will be out, which I've heard about March and then Hung. So give me a sec, and I promise we'll end this very, very soon. So I appreciate those who stuck around long enough to watch. So, but yes, give me a moment, and I will switch. Okay. And I am here. So let me make sure. Thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Let me make sure I have the trailer. So I've heard of our March changing in all night, or changing in Dunhung. I'm looking forward. So let us, of course, get ready for the trailer. And I'm looking forward to that. So, of course, you be sure to show some love to Honkai starrail. I'll make sure I hit that like first for them. And let's go ahead and hit play. Hold on, wait. There we go.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. Your night draws near. Time for some sweet dreams. Until we meet again, everyone. Self-righteous pathstrider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Now, let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Whoa. It's about Martindon, huh? Oh, man. Can claim. Hold on. Okay, Trailblazers with the level. Okay, can claim 5-star. Is he free? Is he free? Don Hung is free? Oh, he has preservation for physical. Level him up to 60. Oh my goodness. So this will be October 15th. Whoa. And it's got a little egg workshop. Aw, you can raise a Doma. A Droma. Oh, look at him. He's so cute with the droopy eyes. A little bit. Oh, snaps. We're gonna have a battle. Oh my gosh. Missed, I want my revenge on the seal battle. Try not to laugh challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the heck? Oh. Oh my goodness. That looks very challenging in a way. We'll be making deliver. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So, the codes. I did promise you guys for the codes. So, I'll be sure to do that immediately. And go ahead and do that. I was supposed to do that first before I went to the trailer. I just got too excited for the trailer. That's what happened. Probably like, wait a minute, you were supposed to do the code first before you did this. I know. I just got totally excited. All right. Give me a second. One more time. All right. So, the codes for you guys. If you haven't catch the live stream, I will be sure to put them up here on the screen so you guys can fill them in as well. I'll be sure to put the codes down below as well in this video of today's episode. So the first code we have is this. That's the first code. You get 300. And then redeem again. And then the second code. That is your second code for Honkai Sorrow. That's another 300. And the third code. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry if I went a little too fast. But that is the third code. The third code is this right here. That is the third code. And of course, like I said, they are all like 300, and you'll be sure. Well, to each is 100, 100. So it adds up to 300. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying like each is 300. Wouldn't that be funny? Anyways, that is all. I really appreciate you guys watching and joining me here and for the episode of with Honkai Star Rails, at least to finish up Fate, the Fate game, Fate Stray. What was it? Fate Stay Night Sweet Dreams. I really had so much fun with you guys, and at least to those who watched, I still enjoyed you guys, and hopefully we will continue some more. Like I said, the next time I'll do Honkai Star Rail, I will of course talk in it and whatnot, but it will be a full blown episode of just the entire recent gameplay of Honkai Star Rail. I mean, of the latest, because I gotta catch up, and I don't like staying behind. Normally, I usually don't like staying behind when it comes to some of these games. I may end up doing the same thing with Wuthering Waves. We'll see. But other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe and take care. Till then, bye, guys. Oh, once I figure out where I need to. Okay, there we go. I'm going. I'm serious. Bye, guys.